We're again here at Comic Con, Ocala. This is our first anniversary show. What are you this year? He's Pokemon Trainer Red. I have no idea what that is. Alright, I'm here with Dixon, co-creator of Bane. You can see that. One of my favorite artists from the 90s. I am so honored to meet you.
It's good to meet you as well.
One of the big draws that made me come back this year. Tell me, when it came down to it, what got you wanting to be a comic book artist?
I really can't remember when I wanted to be anything else but involved with comics. I mean, since before I could read, I loved comics. So, I don't have any other skills that are marketable. So,
I know the feeling.
This is where I ended up. After years and years of dead-end jobs, I finally got in through sheer persistence of will.
So let me ask you this and everything. There have been so many interpretations of Bane, animated, live action. We won't even get with that here, Rob. People know my feeling about that.
Oh, sorry.
But when it comes to it and everything.
Yes, we're live.
Yeah. What do you feel was the best interpretation of Bane? Was it Tom Hardy's Bane? Was it
I like the animated.
the animated?
Almost every iteration of the animated Bane was superior to the live action. The movie guys, they always miss the mark somehow, and it doesn't feel like a Batman story to me. But the animated guys were so into it. They were enhancing the classic version of Batman rather than trying to put their own stamp on it. I mean, in their own way, they put their own stamp on it, but it was by enhancing it.
Yeah.
So,
when it came down to it, what was it? Was it a task that was given to you to create the ultimate Batman villain, or was it just something like, hey, I got a guy to help me Batman?
yeah, well, going in, the Venom was a given, and also a given that he was Batman's intellectual and physical equal. Otherwise, we didn't want Batman beaten by some street thug. Because Superman had just been killed basically by a space gorilla, and we didn't want that same fate for Batman. It had to be somebody smart as well as tough, and so it had to be a hell of a fight. So at the meeting where we were supposed to discuss the creation of this mystery villain, I kept saying, it's almost impossible to make a character who has to be popular. And for Nightfall to work, Bane had to work. Bane had to be accepted by fandom, had to be accepted by the readers. And I kept arguing how difficult it would be to intentionally create a character to be popular. Because so many comic book characters are created by accident. And you want to become popular. Like Wolverine was a one-off Hulk villain. Now he's a franchise. So Denny, I think, got so tired of me complaining about it that he said, okay, then you create it. So they just put it all on me. So I went home and funked him up. A couple of phone calls with Graham Nolan, and he got Bane. Wow. Like Graham and I say, Bane has two daddies.
So, what do you think was your best Batman story?
Oh, my best. Well, Graham and I did an arc on Detective with Captain Fear, and we thought that was our ultimate Batman story. It had everything in it that a Batman story should have. It had a new villain. It had a trap that he had to get out of. And he had to use all his detective skills, as well as being a tough guy, as well as being a badass. He had to be smart too. And we felt that was our best effort on Detective. The editors hated it, but we still look at it as our favorite art.
Well, again, I've always been a fan. I have the issue where Bane breaks his back. I forgot to bring it today. I was in a rush this morning. We woke up late. But again, everything. I'm such a big fan. I loved your work and everything. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
One last question.
Yes.
What do you think about Batfleck?
Who?
Batfleck.
I can't. Ben Affleck isn't convincing to me even in interviews. You know, he isn't convincing when he plays himself. So yeah.
My boss at work will enjoy hearing that.
I don't get it.
All right, Mr. Dixon, thank you so much.
All right,
again.
thank you.
All right.
Hey, my name's Adam Roof. I work at Ocala Tattoo with Dave Sedano over here. Our shop's been open 10 years now. We just had a 10-year anniversary in January. Been tattooing 6.5 years. Dave, you've been tattooing 8 years now? 7 years. 7 years. We got 2 more guys that are going to show up here in a little bit. Hopefully we'll do some nerd tats, maybe some Star Wars ones if we get lucky. We got a bunch of prints and t-shirts for sale. All the money for the t-shirts is going to benefit the Magnolia Art Exchange. If you haven't heard about it, check it out on Facebook. It's a really cool thing for the city.
I actually have a lot of
Doesn't feel great.
My name is Angelo. I am with Hot Shot Toys. I have been in business for just a little over 15 years. I am based out of Orlando, Florida, but I travel to Georgia. I also travel to Tennessee and Kentucky. Moving to expand over within the next couple years to move up a little bit more north and maybe a little bit more west. I love doing conventions. I love meeting the people. You never know who you're going to meet. I've made a lot of really good friends doing this job, and I love being my own boss. So for this show, we have comics. I'm doing a lot of trades this show. A lot of comics I do for $1 a piece. Over here, I decided to do a $10 table because a lot of the grown-ups like to bring the kids, and they like a little bit more of the inexpensive stuff. So I have a $10 or less table. Decided to also bring out some Hot Wheels because a lot of Hot Wheel fans. A lot of the comic book figures, the lead figures, everything from Superman, Batman, all the Marvel stuff. Also have a nice collection of the Batmobile automobiles, whether it be the Bat Bike, the Bat Boat, motorcycle, etc. I sell a lot of the Monopoly games, a lot of the Doctor Who goes really well, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Also do a lot of the Yahtzee games as well. They sell really well for me. And because of the Pokemon creator here today, I got a lot of Pokemon stuff here as well. And you can contact us Hot Shot Toys at AOL.com. You can also find us on Facebook at Hot Shot Toys and Comics.
You know, it's like going to a prom and everything. Who would have thought that somebody would be wearing the same dress as me? Hey, I'm here with Jeremy and everything from The Walking Dead, Bloodline, God, we did Vampire Diaries, Burnos. My wife loved that show.
I like it too, yeah.
And Never Back Down 1 and 2. And, let me tell you, I just want to say, how do you feel about doing these conventions and everything? It's got to be crazy sometimes.
I really haven't started doing conventions until about maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and it's been fun to just travel and see new things in different cities and new people. But I mean, I kind of feel like I'm at the zoo and I'm on the other side of the glass type thing most days, but it's really fun. I mean, you get to talk to people and
Meet people admiring characters or your work and everything. That's got to be something.
it's really cool. Like, I mean, I did so many shows before this, just little things here and there, but you know, Walking Dead is kind of its own animal and has a whole different array of people to follow. I mean, I follow it too, so you know, I say fans of the show, but I'm one of the fans, so it's kind of weird to separate that line.
But that's gonna be exciting though. If you're a fan of a show and you get to be on it.
It's a rarity. I would
part of that history.
I would imagine as an actor, it's kind of a rarity. I mean, as an actor, I'll do anything pretty much if you pay me. I mean, not anything, but like most shows. But to be on a show that you personally like, as a, you know, as a fan, like I'm a huge Sons of Anarchy fan. But if I could be on Sons of Anarchy, that'd be really cool. But Walking Dead was that opportunity to be a fan of a show and be on it. So yeah.
So how long have you been acting?
Been acting, I mean, pretty much my whole life. I kind of look back on now, but when I first really took it seriously, it was probably back in 2007. I was working on a cruise ship for Disney, and then I got off, and I really started pursuing it. And I did my first movie, Never Back Down. So stuck with it.
So what are you going to be doing now? Or what do you got planned?
Right now, I am in whatever Walking Dead wants me to do. So I'm kind of in hold with them, just because Andy technically isn't dead yet. I mean, you never know with this show what's going to happen, so I'm praying to God to go back with them soon, but I'm also involved in a mini-series called So Dark. It's on sodark.net if you want to check it out. You can check it out on Amazon Prime. It's So Dark. It's about a vampire who kills bad people. It's almost like Dexter, but he's a vampire. So, but you know, we made a 30-minute short, and it's done really well. So we're getting funding and support for that.
Say that one thing about when it comes to, I think it's helped a lot of actors, careers, and everything is online streaming and everything. And 10 years ago, I remember people thinking and hearing about it and everything. They would cringe a lot of it. But I swear, there's so many great performances coming from that.
I mean, the power of YouTube and the power of social media. It's a great outlet. People continually asking me, how do you get into acting? How do you get into acting? I mean, you dive into it, man. Whatever you can. Short films, student films, YouTube, whatever. So that's a good resource to have.
I don't want to take up too much more of your time.
No, hell no.
I really appreciate you taking the time talking to me and everything. So, all right, have more after this, all right?
Is there something you wanted to show up for our audience, right, judges? Cast a spell. Let's see it.
All right, this is part of the costume contest. The kids are in the junior competition, so we're going to take a look and see how well they do. This is always something they've wanted to do each year, to be in the costume contest, so hopefully they'll get some recognition.
All right,
Here we go.
Comic Con 2016. How are we doing today? All right. We are just about to begin. Okay, who was here 2 years ago? for Ocala Con number 1? Who's here last year for Ocala Con number 2? And who's here now? Okay, some of you aren't all here now, but that's okay, because we've got all these great contestants ready to line on up. But first, in their own words, let me introduce you to our judging committee. Judge number 1, please, what is your name? Looking for today in our contestants? What any last minute advice you could give them before they strut their stuff for you?
How they use their costumes, creativity wise, materials they used, and likeness to character and stuff like that, originality.
Definitely stage presence. Make sure you have fun up here. It's definitely exciting. Yeah, definitely have fun. Show me what you got.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. All right, give a round of applause to our judges for being serving for us. Contestant number 3, come on over. Oh. Step. All right, you made it. Hello, what is your name? What are you dressed as?
Steve from Minecraft, a game pushing.
All right, and is there anything you want to show off for the crowd or for the judges?
I am cool now.
Give a round of applause for that. Thank you. That's my boy. All right, let's walk you over here so you don't get stumbled down here. Next contestant, come on over. Now, I'm pretty sure she knows what you are, but for our audience, those who don't know, what is your name? What are you dressed as?
My name's Asher, and I'm playing Red from the first Pokemon game.
Very nice. Is there anything you wanted to tell the audience about your costume or show off for our judges?
I guess I'll do both.
All right, right on. Lay it on.
Well, the character Red, actually the game can give him whatever name you want, but usually he's called Red. And what he's trying to do is like be a Pokemon master. Duh.
Isn't that what we all aspire to do? Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-hoo! Our next contestant, come on over. Hi, what is your name? Ocean. Oh, okay. And what are you dressed as?
Blue.
Oh. Susan from Johnny Test. Oh, that's nice. Is there something you wanted to show us about your costume?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Next category is the Force FX Kylo Ren lightsaber.
All right, well, we're here at Comic Con, here on the Waymaster Experience and everything, and I'd just like to say, these two guys have, I bumped into you guys at like 4 different conventions, over at one in Crystal River, and the last couple of years here and everything. And I have to say, you guys, every year, your costumes are looking great.
We try to do something different every year, try to do stuff you don't see a lot of. You don't see 1,000 Deadpools, 1,000 Batman in the convention. But we try and pick stuff you can see. We try to pull out something different every year.
Yeah, I mean, last year you guys did Skeletor and Evil Witch.
No, that
was the year before.
That was the year before.
Spawn.
That was our
Spawn, that's right. You guys did Spawn
last year.
Yeah, that's right. Somebody's watching my shows, but yeah, like I said, I am just always blown away. That's one of the things, the highlights that I look forward to coming here today. What are you guys going to do?
We get that a lot.
So how many years in a row have you won the costume contest?
Here, 2 years. 2 years. Our first one was 2 years or 3 years? 2. Our first convention was actually Ocala's first convention.
Oh yeah.
2 years ago. Then we got into costuming after that. So the last 2 years we've been here.
So, do do this, how many conventions do you go? Or just this one?
No, anything in Ocala, Orlando, Tampa, I'm about an off nose, so we hit pretty much anything in the area. But I like a lot of the smaller conventions. Yes, we do MegaCon, yes, we do Tampa Bay, and I enjoy the smaller conventions.
This is always a good atmosphere around here. I've always enjoyed it. But how long does it take for you guys to get this stuff made?
It takes us up to 8 months to build a costume. Over 400 hours in a costume.
I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, my wife, she made Phoenix's old costume right there and everything for Halloween last year. And it was just exhausting just watching her.
Oh yeah, it is.
Watching her do it and everything, but she was like just really, you know.
It is.
She's OCC and everything, so she's got to be perfect. So.
Oh yeah. I have limited dexterity in my hands, so I do what I can. I have to translate what I heard to her. She has to do all the fine stuff. I'm a wizard of dribble. I've learned to use the dribble to kind of compensate and stuff.
Alright, well, I appreciate you guys. Good luck at the costume
Thank you.
again. Looking forward to hopefully seeing you guys with again.
Thank you.
But yes, thank you for taking this time. I've seen you guys like the last 3 years at these conventions, and I had to give you guys a shout out right there.
Yeah, we're Nate Cat Cosplay.
All right, yeah, just go ahead and say your name and everything if you want to.
I'm Nathan. That's
I'm Catherine.
So we're Nate Cat Cosplay.
And we're Steampunk, Little Red Hood, and Big Devil.
So awesome. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have handed me their final tabulation before we begin. One last round of applause for all of our fine contestants. A round of applause for our judging committee. A round of applause for my sound man who's been making us all sound great all day today. And our finalists for the Ocala Comic Con 2016 Costume Contest. Give a round of applause. And our third runner-up is Figment and Dreambinder. Round of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen. Which means now our final two. Your second runner-up is Bounty Hunter, original character from Star Wars. Which means your adult winner category is Steampunk, Little Red Riding Hood, and Big Bad Wolf. And one more round of applause for all of our contestants. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead. Let's get together. Let's get a group shot here.
Well, how many years in a row does that make now? 3 years. 3 years, all right.
Hi, it's Ocala Comic Con, and I'm Deadpool.
All right, looks like that's it for Ocala Comic Con 2016. This has been a great year for the first anniversary of the show and of my YouTube channel and everything. I want to thank everybody who took part in this the past year and a half. So I love you all. Thank you. I want to thank my kids. Be sure to watch their episode of Toy Box Comic Con Edition and everything. So until then, thanks for watching and keep watching. thing I do have to say, I love your taste in shoes. As if you can all see right there. Chuck Taylor's